I am trapped in this red container, which is in the middle of the endless ocean. And I will have to survive here for 100 days, but first I need to get out before it sinks. I woke up inside the container and immediately noticed the lack of health and fullness. Along with me in the container were crates with resources, which might contain valuable resources. In my pockets, I found a few gold nuggets and some spyglass grass. I immediately decided to inspect the area near the container through this hole, but I didn't notice anything except an octopus. Then I decided to look in the barrels and found leather armor there. On the right side there were a lot of rugs in the barrels, only the barrels in the water remained. In the very first barrel I found an almost broken fishing rod. In the next two barrels there was nothing but cobwebs, but in the third one there were two pieces of leather. Looking into the next barrel, I noticed some roasted potatoes, and it seemed to me that they had gone bad, but I didn't have much choice, so I ate them. Almost immediately, I felt very sick and lost consciousness. I woke up the next day, and that day I decided to gather all the resources from the barrels to assess the entire stock of resources. And in one of the barrels I found a bag with resources, which contained coal, sticks, iron nuggets and other less valuable resources. In the barrels I also found a salmon and decided to release it. Now I am not alone. Opening the last barrel, I found another fish and a potato. Assessing all my resources, I concluded that this food would last me a maximum of 3 days. I tried to break the container with my hand, but I had very little strength, so I decided to eat the found potato to restore my health a little. And just like the last time, I lost Sianla. I lost consciousness. I woke up on the third day. The amount of health didn't please me again, so I decided to eat some dried kelp to finally restore my heart. Now the situation is completely different. I reviewed all my resources once more and realized that I couldn't do anything with them without a workbench. So I decided to drain part of my container of water. Breaking one of the barrels, a few valuable resources fell out, namely a pouch containing an iron ingot as well as a brush and a few bones. After cleaning the walls and barrels, I somehow got a plank, but it was a one-time action. I placed a mat and decided to fish. Besides my own fish tar, I can't catch anything else, so I'll fish through this little hole. The first fish is caught, and here's the second one. Some might try to eat a There are 2 durability points left on my fishing rod and I decided to cast it one last time. This time I caught a salmon. I decided to save the last durability point on the rod for an emergency. The next day I noticed that in some places the container started to rot. The most interesting thing is that a new hole appeared through which I saw that there was a storm outside, and I decided to look through the lower hole where I saw boards. I took the fishing rod and decided to pull the block towards me, but I only had one attempt. I cast the fishing rod and it hits the block and breaks. I hit a hard tilt and did nothing for the rest of the day. The next day I decided to try to pick up the block of boards, but it was too far away. Then I built a structure out of mats to look into this hole, but again I saw nothing there. I can only wait for the next day. On the 7th day, 2 more new holes appeared in the container, which I decided to look into. In one of the holes, I noticed the bow of a ship, which made me very happy, but in the other hole there was nothing interesting. I noticed that the block of planks floated right up to my container. I approached the hole, but I still couldn't pick it up. I tried to do it with a bag, but only lost feathers. Every day the container was falling apart more and more, but I can't wait long. It's because I've run out of food. But thanks to the new holes, I noticed fish in the water that I will be able to catch as soon as I get out of here. The next day, I woke up from a very strong hunger. There was no food in the barrels at all, and I decided to eat my only friends in this container. Whew, at least now I won't die of hunger. But still, I can only last here for one more day at most. I barely made it to the next day, and it was already clear that the container was about to sink, but I still can't get out of here.
Stop!
Що
What
це
is
звук?
that sound?
Тут
Something
щось
clearly
явно
happened here.
сталося.
Oh, come on! Oh,
Да ну.
finally, I am free! Oh, but where should I swim?
And finally, I am free. But I was very hungry, so I urgently needed to eat something. I noticed a fish in the water. Decided to catch them with my bare hands. Oh, how delicious it is. Whew, almost choked. After some time, I noticed land, which increased my chances of survival. Before going ashore, I decided to look into the sunken ship. In the first chest, I found only valuable metals. In the second chest, I found a treasure map, which for some reason was broken, but the next chest was blocked by debris. Digging it out without air will be very difficult, so I broke the door and moved it to another place. This way, I quickly dug to the chest where I found some soup, a carrot and a pumpkin. I immediately ate the soup, but damn it, I got poisoned. Barely surviving, I chased down that darn soup with a carrot. And finally, my foot steps onto land. On this island, there was only one tree, which I immediately obtained. I quickly make a crafting table and finally craft a pickaxe. I dig a few stones and craft a hoe, make beds and plant carrots. I also make myself a sword, and before night falls, I go to farm fish. From one of the fish, I got bone meal, which I used immediately. I bury it in the mine, where I make myself a small room. I decided to go back for the workbench, and phantoms attacked me right away. I crafted a furnace to cook the fish and eat properly for the first time. While it's night outside, I decided to dig in the mine. Mojuva sheep, javavish. I returned only in the morning. I checked my garden beds and ran to craft a chest as I was running out of space in my inventory. I also decided to return to my container because I left many valuable items there. After taking all the resources I needed from the barrels, I decided to get the iron blocks from the container as well. I will definitely need them. I decided to leave the iron blocks that were underwater. I returned home at night and wanted to craft a bed, but I didn't have any wool. But there was cobweb, and I started breaking it when a darn creeper exploded behind me. Whew, I almost died. I quickly patched up the hole, finished breaking all the cobweb, crafted wool, but darn it, I was 3 strings short for another block of wool. I dug out of my little house and noticed a bunch of mobs on the neighboring island, but there were no spiders. I started fighting off the phantom, then a damn skeleton attacks me. Barely escaping death, I hid in my little house, ate a bit and crafted an iron set. After killing the skeleton, I saw a chicken jockey that I had built in the previous video, but now I specifically need a chicken. Carefully kill the zombie. Oh no, a creeper. Got some seeds and lured the chicken to my pit, and finally I started killing spiders. And now they're going to kill me. Who thought you could kill me? Oh no, you won't get me that easily. There was a skeleton on my island and I had no food at all to restore health, so going there wasn't an option. To get at least something to eat, I started killing salmon. I noticed underwater wrecks where there might be food, so I quickly went down and looted the chests. Oh, bulldog! While I was clearing the underwater wreckage, morning came and I was finally able to return to my island. Oh no, there are 2 more creepers here. Oh, dangerous, dangerous. Crafted bread from wheat and ate a bit from bones. I crafted bone meal to fertilize the carrots. Now I can expand the garden beds. I also planted wheat well, let it grow. After chopping down a tree, I crafted a chest because the previous one was blown up by a creeper. I also finally crafted a bed, and to ensure that what happened last night never happens again, I lit up the area with torches.
The next day, I chopped down a tree and found a place for my base. It will be right here. But before starting the construction of the base, I decided to catch some fish. In 2 days of fishing, I caught this amount of fish. I put half of the fish to cook, and while waiting, I harvested the crops. The next day, I crafted a shovel and went to level the area for my base. Well, not bad at all. Do you see that island? I got an idea. Write an SOS sign on it. Maybe it will work, but first, let's take a few stacks of blocks. Something's not right here. Seems fine. Don't you think it's time for me to upgrade my armor at least to diamond? By the way, I found an abandoned mine and of course decided to loot it. There was a lot of cobweb which I decided to collect. That's all. That's all. No. Phew. On spider. There were also minecarts here which I gladly looted. I found a treasury and for now I don't know where the entrance is. Let's see if this is a spawner. Yes, as I understand it's zombies. I have a lot of torches so we can light it up. Alright, what's in the chest? There are records, we need bones and watermelon seeds. Great. Yes, and here I also see a chest. Oh, a golden apple. Awesome. You won't believe it, but I found another treasure room. And there's also a zombie spawner here. Oh. Yes, there's a lot of gunpowder here. Let's take it. I already have a saddle, so I won't take it. And there's a lot of gunpowder here too. Returning home, I got wood for building my house and also crafted diamond armor. And a pickaxe. Now I can mark out my future base. This spot for my house is just perfect. I want to move the container here, but I'm not sure. And right here, I want to build a mill that will grind wheat. Well, and here in the center, I could build, for example, a well. Not enough blocks. Well, now I can start building my first structure on this island. Made my house. I haven't moved anything inside the circle this time. But there's more than enough space. There's even a second floor here. A banditita and today I decided to enchant my armor, so I need to get some obsidian for the enchantment table. This is enough. I crafted the enchantment table but realized I don't have enough resources to shelves, so enchanting the armor is cancelled, and that's why I decided to go to the Nether. I spawned near the bastion and it would be a sin not to loot it. I hope they don't throw me into the lava. Oh, and there are the piglins. Let's quickly deal with them. We'll swipe the blocks while no one is looking. Oh, I need to somehow get down there. Oh, just don't burn. Phew, it seems to have passed. I need to be more careful somehow. I will also kill a few slimes to get magma cream. I found the Nether fortress, just need to gather some blocks. Oh my, 2 wither skeletons. That's better. And here's the blaze spawner. I need to farm a few rods. Wait, there's more than one here. This is awesome. Now just farm. This should be enough. Now I just need to farm ender pearls. And here are the black noodles. What can I say? Pum, enough already. Returning to the overworld, I crafted eyes of ender and threw them. Well, let's go on a journey. If I'm not mistaken, the stronghold should be somewhere around here. Oh, I'm even being greeted here. And here's the library. Got a few stacks of books. Oh, and here's the portal. I wonder if I have enough oils. Oh, just enough. Great. And I would gladly jump in there, but not in this. Ouch, darn silverfish. A zombie showed up too. Get out of here. And yes, I'll say it again, I would gladly finish Minecraft today, but I'll leave that for the end. Returning home, I finally made an enchantment table, enchanted a pickaxe and also armor. Unfortunately, my pickaxe didn't have fortune, which I really need, so I went to the Nether to gather quartz. Second attempt, and yes, there's fortune level 3. Now I can go get diamonds. I needed diamonds for duplicating upgrade templates, and as you understood, I want to upgrade my armor to netherite. For this, I need ancient debris. But before I go mining for it, I'll brew myself a fire resistance potion. First, we'll gather sand, smelt it in the furnace, craft bottles and fill them with water. Only the potion remains to be prepared. Super! Now we can go to hell, buff the potion and jump right into the lava. Oh, and here are the first debris. After obtaining the debris, I started smelting them in the furnace. The ingots are ready. Now just upgrade the armor. Well, I also decided to add a pattern to the armor. However, for some reason, it was only one color. As soon as I made myself a cool non-flying set, a creeper decided to take it from me, but alas, it didn't work out. I saw a skeleton horse near my new house, and since I don't have any animals on this island, I decided to tame it. I took apples, hay, and even a saddle. I started approaching the skeleton when it was struck by lightning. What the? How to understand this? They can shoot me. After stepping back, I saw that I now have 4 horses and 2 skeletons have already been killed, which means it will be much easier to kill them. I drew the bow, shot and hit the horse. I realized that this tactic was quite bad and decided to take down the skeletons manually, but during the battle, one horse died. It's a pity about the good guy. I immediately tested the horse and realized that they urgently needed to be hidden. The next day, I dug a pit and lowered the horses one by one. From that day, I decided to move to a new house, crafted an anvil and started renaming tags to name the horses. After that, I also gathered all the trees on the second island and began building a mill. It turned out quite well, and since my horses live, to put it mildly, underground, I need to build them a little house. But besides the horses, I have a chicken buried somewhere here. I just need to find it. Ah, there it is, found it. For now, you live in the mill, okay? Well, now let's start building a house for my livestock.
So, I built this pen. Let's quickly move my horses. Nuggets, you'll be first. Oh, I forgot to place the fence here.
Well, that's it. Much better. Yes, 2 horses are already here. Just need to bring that one. Come here. Oops, sausage. Oh darn, I forgot the saddle. Give me the saddle, Naggins, and I'm off for the sausage. Come here, up and let's go. Now the horses have a place to live.
Just need to bring the chicken here. Yes, chicken, come with me. Here's where you will live. Just a little more. Good job, Pop.
Oh, that's it. Don't fall out. Yes, and I forgot to tell you that besides this animal pen, I also built a lighthouse. And it's just unusual. Just made of wood. Well, like an ordinary lighthouse. There's nothing inside either. But I can go in now, take a look, well, show you what's there. So here's a big ladder to the very top, where the lighthouse itself awaits us. Yes, here you see is the lighthouse itself, which illuminates the area for ships. And the funniest thing here is that you can just jump, but they say safety first. In my opinion, something is really missing here, namely paths that will go through my entire base, and I will probably take care of that. And I completely forgot to tell you that I didn't know what to build here. There was too little space for any building, so I decided to build a campfire here. Well, it looks pretty good. Oh,
What are you selling? Well, there's only it here. If anything, I can buy it.
You're selling some junk, but you know what?
I need your lead. So, goodbye. Oops, over here. Yes, and you probably need to be hidden somewhere. Am I right? Yes. Now get in the boat. Come on, move.
Well, move. Hey, hey!
Hey, get in the boat! Quickly, get in the boat! Oh,
Great. Now to bury it somewhere here.
Let's take him to our mill and he will live there. I think he will be quite comfortable there. I hope you fit in.
Oh, great. Well, we'll salt you again. I think you could understand that this is not exactly what I wanted to build.
There should be a secret building in this place, and I also plan to completely terraform the entire island because this honestly looks, well, very bad. But let's start with the building, the secret building. Stop, the chicken laid an egg. I hope a chick hatches from this egg because my chicken is very lonely.
Please, no sorry little chicken, but you remain alone. To start, I began constructing a port where ships will dock. After that, I started completely terraforming the island.
I have completely finished building my island and now I will show it to you. And you will probably be surprised. First of all, he finished building the secret building. And this, as you can see, is the port.
Well, there are supposed to be ships there, but there aren't any.
And here I finished the path and completely terraformed the area near the lighthouse. And in general, the whole island is fully terraformed. And if you look at that side, there's a part of the island missing. I completely removed it because, to be honest, I didn't know what to build there. And in short, now I will go there and show everything that's there. But first, let's break the eggs. Maybe our chicken. Oh, another egg. Good job, chicken. Maybe our chick will have another chick and it will finally be not boring. Hop, 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 chicken. You now have a new friend or buddy. Maybe there will be another one. Oh, yes, I feel like I'll soon have a chicken farm. Okay, let me show you what I've done here. And I made, first of all, a path to the lighthouse itself and also completely terraformed the entire mountain and the whole island. I removed the passage to that island and terraformed everything here too. Formed, well, it looks quite good. Let me even take a boat and sail near the island to show you everything. So as you can see, our port. This island will probably need something demolished because it doesn't fit in at all. And if we look to the right here, you will see my island, which I completely reshaped. In my opinion, I did everything very cool and I quite like it. I don't know about you, but to me, it looks pretty good. Yes. And this is how the lighthouse itself looks. It stands on this kind of hill, mountain, or rather a cliff, you could say. And there it, at the top it lights up, but you can only see it at the night. What I mainly want to do is illuminate the area around the island because various mobs spawn here, skeletons and creepers, which can just come up and blow me up. And for example, my newly born chickens. I had some moss appear in my chests here. Here's one block of moss. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it's good that I have it. I also have half a stack of bones, and if I'm not mistaken, moss can be multiplied. Let's try this on this island, as I don't really need it, and in general, it will need to be demolished later. Let's place a block of moss and try to click bone meal on this block. Oh, it works. And now we get a lot of moss and we need it for these kinds of carpets. I have completely lit up the entire area. As you can see, there are carpets with light blocks everywhere. Over there, there, and basically everywhere. But if we look at my whole island, it looks very unrealistic. And that's because there's no grass growing there. So I have Viva e bone meal in my hands, and I suggest doing this all over the island. It will look much more interesting and lively. Well, what can I say?
This really paid off, and the results are quite significant. Just look at how everything has simply changed. And now that I have completely finished building my island, I can move on to other plans.
To start, I want to obtain a maze, and since I don't know where the trial castle is located, I need to buy a map from a villager. So I began excavating a giant area in the mine, and now with the area ready, mobs spawn here, including zombies, and with a small chance, a zombie villager might spawn here. And here is the zombie villager. Now it needs to be carefully separated from the other zombies. I put him in a boat and ran to brew a potion of weakness. Also, let's take a golden apple.
Feed him, and now we just need to wait. My villager escaped, but not too far. Well, no, he took the fisherman profession. I'll have to break all the barrels.
Well, that's it, villager. You're in place. Now we just need to level him up. And that's it. He's selling me the map I need. All that's left is to make a compass and buy the trial castle map. Oh, and it's not that far from my base. It should be somewhere below me. Yes, I see a chest, and the spawners should be in that direction. And here is the first spawner. A zombie has already spawned there. Dealing with them will be quite simple. Oh, not you, little one. What will we get? Oh, a key. Oh, and here's the vortex. Alright, damn it, zombies. Let's still shoot them from a distance. Otherwise, I might die like this. Yes, here's another key. Now there are two. That's good. And here, a loaf of bread. Alright, let's open that chest right away. And a golden apple and iron. Let's open another chest. And emeralds, another axe, and that's it. Well, somewhere around here there should be a vortex because the spawner is still working. I saw it jump somewhere over here. Maybe it's even below. There it is, come here, run, don't run up. Everything's great, and theoretically, the spawner should give some loot. Oh, another key, let's open it right away and again. Golden apples, emeralds, and some books. So, what's in the chest? Oh, there's a shield. Super. So, if I'm not mistaken, there should be spawners on that side. And yes, they are here. Opa, another key. Oh, where did you come from? And there are two more spawners here. Wow, I thought there was only one.
Okay. Oops. Another key. And that's it. Well, alright. Oh, this is what I need. Awesome. No, I need this star so I can get a mace from these chests.
But if I drink it, the mobs will become much stronger, and I don't know if I can handle them. But we'll find out in the process. Oh, they have already spawned. Ooh, over here. Yes, there's a chest right there. Please, and?
No! Go! Yes! Finally, damn it, I've been looking for you for so long. Damn it, I'm at level 47, and only now did I get the mace.
This was probably the most difficult challenge in these 100 days. Returning home, I enchanted the mace and also re-enchanted my armor with better enchantments. And now, fully charged, I can build a permanent structure on this island, specifically a ship, which will be right here. Here's how my little ship looks, but it lacks a sail. So I went to farm spiders. Let's place the flags here. Oops, not there. Well, that's it. My little ship is ready and my base is 100% complete. All that's left is to kill the Ender Dragon. Well then, let's go. I'm in the end, and there's only one way out, so we're breaking the crystals. And now, with all the crystals broken, we can kill the Ender Dragon. But there's one thing, I want to kill it with a mace. So I started building a giant pillar. I jump, and miss. Attempt number 2, and on target. But I only took away half of its health, so I need to hit it again. I jump a third time, and this time I kill the dragon. I take the egg with me and return home to complete these 100 days. I place the dragon egg on the ship, and with that the 100 days are over. Subscribe if you liked my video. Bye bye! Där sa Ninde, där jag Chitkov.